Hello everyone, Rossabelle's here, and I am officially 1 year old in Arknights! Yay! Cue all the streamers, banners, whatever. I have made it 365 days into playing Arknights. I am so proud of myself, actually. And so, to celebrate this momentous occasion, let's have a little account review. Let's see how far I've gotten in my first year here playing Arknights. So let's start it off with a bit of operator checking by rarity. As you guys know, I've been trying to expand my roster. I am happy to say that I have a lot of the meta quote-unquote units here, like Surtur, the staples like Mountain. I have the Abyssal Hunters minus Sculptor. As I just said, I still just played like a year ago. I have like Mudrock, Horn, a bunch of the staples like Aya that I got this year, Golden Glow, Ifrit. And yeah, for limited operators, Chongyue, definitely got him. I have Spectre Altar. We're gonna bump into Rose Montes. I got in a weird pull from Il Siracusano, which was very, very lucky. Ling, as you guys know, I pulled 300 Sparker. Of course, I have a pot 4 Kirin Ariato from the Monster Hunter event. There's my Spectre Altar. Texas, De Omertosa, and yeah, most of my 6 stars have already been E2'd. The ones who are at level 30 downwards are usually the ones that I don't use that often. Sad Phantom. But everyone else, I'm trying to get to level 60. I'm not going to go for level 90 because I don't whale as much as other people, but like level 60 seems to be like a good number to end on because that's the module. And yeah, I'm not gonna spend extra resources, especially because like I said, I'm just a year in. I still have so much to catch up on, and resources are not gonna come by fast. So I'm currently building up these ones. So Mostama is my next one, followed by Schwartz. I'm not in a hurry for Carnelian, Psylocke, Maggie. Oh god, I feel kind of bad. I actually pitied E1'd Maggie because she was my first 6-star that I pulled. I know, it's sad because like Maggie is a good unit. Like I've heard good things about her. She's not as broken as Ling, of course, but the thing is she's not good if you're a newbie. Like as a newbie, I was treating her like a caster. You know, you don't have resources to E1 them, and I didn't understand summoning at the time, and I was still getting used to game mechanics. So yeah, my second one was Siege. My second 6-star is Siege. That's why I have like my Siege here at level 60 with the module. The one that minuses her initial deployment cost because I have a soft spot for her because she carried me through the first few chapters. And after her, I got Horn. So if you follow like the timeline, by the time I joined, it was the tail end of the Guide Ahead event, which is ongoing. So I didn't join that event because I was new. But the event after that, I believe, was chapter 10. And my partner, who's played this game much longer than me, told me, save your pulls and get Horn. So I did. So Horn carried me through a bunch of chapter 3, 4. Like she carried me like a long bunch until I started accumulating more 6 stars over my time. So this is about, oh god, how many is that? I'm gonna do a quick count. Hang on. 41 6 stars I have in my roster. Out of the 41, only 7 of them haven't been developed to E2. So I think I'm doing very well in terms of my 6 stars. For 5 stars, I have, of course, Team Abyssal staples. They're already done. And a bunch of ones that have been helping me throughout. So like Texas has been like my go-to vanguard for a bunch of them, especially because you get her for free. Astagine for a while carried me through my casters because there was a time I only had KB as my other caster. And I used her and Skyfire just to deal more AoE damage. Platinum I got recently. These other ones, of course, Wandering Medic, Mulberry. I also have Honeyberry, who's at E1, but I liked Mulberry's skill better. Highmore from Integrated Strategies. And then I have a bunch of ones that I haven't E2'd. And these are the units that I used for some time because I was going to use them for a strategy, or for the when I look at low end strategies and I need like someone to just fill in a gap. That's what mostly these guys are, but I tried to keep it to a minimum of having underdeveloped units, so I definitely plan to develop these units in the future when I have the resources to. It's just that we're kind of tight on resources because I have 6 stars that I'm prioritizing more. I get advice from my partner all the time on who I should develop and who should I just like leave behind for later on when I have extra resources too. So yeah, there was a lot of like debating on that. On my 4 stars, I have a bunch of them that's developed, but they're not really fully leveled up. Like I said, I only reserve level 60 for the ones that I regularly use. So I have a bunch of them that's developed. There's quite a number of them. For Myrtle, I never got her past level 1 because you don't really need them to be past level 1. Gavel too. Perfumer, I have a soft spot for because she was actually the first unit I E2'd. And that was an advice, of course, of my partner because I needed her to be E2'd so that I can borrow E2 units when I was like struggling through the start of this game. Because if you look at the timeline, my first like event that's not a rerun that I was able to participate from start to end was Stultifera Navis. So you can imagine the horror I faced in my first like few months of Arknights, and I was thrust into Seaborn Hell. Like I was born and raised in Seaborn Hell. I made it to this guy though. I haven't developed him, but he's adorable. I know a lot of people are gonna get mad at me for not raising Click. I got him super late. Like by the time I got him, I already E2'd Haze. That's how unlucky I was with getting Click. Like the reason why I haven't E2 Haze and level 1 Click was because I got Haze first. A lot of the logic stems from that, honestly. It's because I needed a caster at that time, and Steward and 3-star Steward and Lava were just not cutting it for me. Speaking of 3 stars, all of my 3 stars are E155, and this is purely because of integrated strategies. Y'all already know integrated strategies, your 3 stars shine there, especially because in the first few floors you don't have any hope. And of course I have these guys. I'm still missing 1 robot. I haven't gotten Castle yet, which is kind of embarrassing and quite frustrating, but I will eventually. So in terms of a 1-year account, I think I've done pretty well for myself. Like I've been developing units. I haven't been super lacking. I plan on getting Chalter in the next summer event, so that's what I'm saving up towards next. And yeah, I think I've been doing pretty well for myself here. Of course, you guys are free to comment on it. Read Alter, I just got her like very recently. And yeah, I know I'm missing a few other key units. I'm missing me. I'm missing Rosa. You know how frustrating that is to miss your own namesake in this game? That's honestly like my goal is to get myself. Rosa, please come home. So that's for my units so far. Taking a quick look at my base, everything is fully upgraded here. I actually opted for the single trading post. And what I did was single trading post and then single gold production, and everything else the other 4 is for the battle record, so that I don't have to farm for them anymore. So like I actually have like hundreds of battle records already. Yeah, these tactical battle records, I have like hundreds of them already. And what I do is I just use my drones here if ever I need the cash. So yeah, all my dorms are fully equipped. I haven't changed it up that much. I have a special attachment to this one, the Stultifera Navis one, because it was my first like actual event. And yeah, everything is fully upgraded and manned, and I always go here all the time. So don't worry, guys. I take care of my base. In terms of
Doctor,
continuing on,
I did
in
not
terms
see
of
you at this
archives,
morning's
I am
training
proud to
session.
say that I have completed all of them. It took a bit, and like I definitely had to farm a lot of these mini events, but I do have everything in these archives. And that includes actually the network trust, the trust overview. I don't have like all of the units, but I did manage to collect everything here in the trust overview. So, hey, for skins, not that much. And yeah. Next up, in terms of, oh my god, there's so much. Fire Within the Sand, 4 out of 4 medals. I've gotten one of the endings, and I still play it for fun. I've been doing this all the time. It's just that I haven't done it yet because I've been lazy recently. For Annihilations, there. For Annihilations, I've completed all of the Annihilations, so all of them are complete with all of the 400 defeated. It took some time, but I'm caught up in all of my Annihilations. For story, I'm currently at 11:15. I've just been pretty lazy going through the story. I still have a bunch of challenge modes to do for the previous chapters, but honestly, like, I mostly do that when I'm not farming for stuff, and currently I'm farming for stuff. So we'll see during CC if I'll be able to catch up on that. I still have to catch up on some of the record restorations. So Dark Knight's Memoir and Walk in the Dust, I have to catch up to that. And a bunch of others here. Like, I'm gonna have to catch up with these. Yeah. Starting from... I already caught up with Granny, right? Yeah. So there's still a few that I have to do. Like, I believe I caught up with a lot of these. Code of Brawl, I still have to do. Twilights of Walumonde. Maria Nerl. Yeah. Those are the only ones. The rest of them I've pretty much caught up with during the reruns, etc. As for CC12 coming up, I still have to catch up on the store, like getting the potentials. I'm probably not gonna get the flags, and I'm gonna see how much I can get to finish getting the skins and the potentials at least, and then I will try to get as many of these tokens as possible. I'm gonna have to prioritize because the last CC is coming up, and I'm not gonna be able to get everything. So that's kind of sad. For integrated strategies, I've actually gotten the medal for both. I love this mode so much, except I haven't gotten the trimmed medal yet for Mizuki and Seirula Arbor. I have finished this multiple times with different endings, so I'm just gonna complete it on my own time. It's just that right now there's a lot of events going on at the same time, and I haven't just been doing IS. I've been farming Guide Ahead. And this means that the next time we have an event, the Still to Fair Novice rerun, I can finally get purple certs. Finally! Finally, this that has been teasing me for the longest time, I will finally have access to it. So I'm definitely excited for that. And I believe that's my account. For spending, I've honestly just been using the monthly pack. That's what I've been spending all of my no, not all of my money. That's my monthly expenditure on Arknights, basically, the monthly pack, which isn't a lot, but it's been great getting like a bunch of pulls and just having the discipline of not over pulling at the banner. If you guys remember, I managed to save to do 300 pulls for Ling, so like I'm gonna do the same thing again, and hopefully get Chalter in the summer event. So the next event that's limited that's coming up is the Lone Trail one, which is the one featuring Mulesies, Mumu. And yeah, I'm gonna be just pulling for Mumu in that banner, and then I'm gonna save up and hopefully have 300 pulls in order to get Chalter. If you notice, I don't have Gavial Altar, but I got 3 pots of Pajomka. That's just gonna tell you how my luck is in summer events. So I'm not optimistic. I don't think I'm gonna be getting Shelter by luck. I'm gonna have to spark for her. So yeah. And that's my account. I would like to say that I am pretty proud of myself and how far I've come in Arknights. Honestly, this game has been just so fun. For people who are curious about my partner's account, he is obviously more experienced than I am, and he's been playing for much, much longer than I am. So like, he's been my rock every time I had a hard time, especially during Seaborn Hell, when it was still Tefera Novice and then Undertides. Man. Also, as a little teaser, in Still Tefera Novice, I'm going to be doing a little reminiscing. We're going to look through my old auto-deploys, if I had any, during Still Tefera Novice, because if you recall, I was pretty new. By the time Still Tefera Novice came out, it was a gong show. I definitely didn't complete that event, so that's what really like taught me how to play Arknights after that. I like to believe that I'm much better now. And yeah, congrats to me. I'm very happy to be part of this community, and I'm very happy that, you know, I found my stride and started making videos for this game because it's amazing, and just the community has been so creative and fun. And yeah, let me know what you think of my account. Is there anything that I can improve on? Do you have advice for me in the future? Is there anyone that I'm still like crucially missing that I haven't mentioned, like Sculptor and Shelter and probably Gavi Altar, probably the limiteds. Yeah, but yeah, let me know like what you think of my account, and I hope you have a fantastic day. Bye.